which is a variable character with the length of 15. And when you are defining a table, information, even the privileges to access data, we called it metadata. It's a data about data. For example, I know that we have a table for storing information about the student, and it has some fields. It has several fields. For example, we have ID, the code of student, the name of student, address of student, and some other fields. Here in the table, we have the actual records, and we have another place in the system, in the database management system. We have another place that we save this information in metadata. This is called metadata. For example, we have data dictionary or data catalog or dictionary. Sorry again. I have a problem with internet. I don't know why, but I disconnected again. Data catalog or dictionary. It consists of information about this table. For example, number of records in this table or each table records. Then we have length of each record. Again, we can have the attributes or fields. And type of each. This is some sort of metadata, the data which explains other data. Here in the table, in the main table, we have records about students, and in data catalog, in this metadata, we have information about this table. How many records are in this table, length of each record, attribute, type of each attribute, and another information that can be defined for this table. For example, here is one metadata, bounds. Bound means indicating that a sensitive value, for example, y, is between two values, L and H. You don't want anyone to know value of a field or attribute. But in metadata, they will check and they will see that the sensitive data, for example, Y, has a lower bound L and a higher bound high. Maybe they can, for example, deduce or go to a result from this low and high value, and they can have some information about your data, maybe. So no one can see Y, but maybe they can see the bounds of Y, and here maybe some information they can have from this low and high. Negative results means disclosing that Z is not the value of Y. It means that the Z value is not value of Y, may be sensitive. For example, Z has only a small set of possible values. Here we say negative result. For example, we note that the value of Z has only a small set of possible values. Possible values means, for example, day of week. It's just 7. All the departments in a university. There are just 15 and 20 departments in a university. So sometimes we have many records, but for example, the field Z is weekday. The value, that is the value of Z is can be just choose from a small set of possible values. For example, I ask you what's your birth month. The month of your birth is just 12 months in a year. So it's a set of possible values. I ask you where is your what time or which day is your database security class. It's Monday. But the set of possible values is 7. Sunday, Monday. Yes. CentOS, a range of values that can be chosen for that field. Range of possible values for a field. When it's very small, and it is discrete. Not, for example, we have day of week, we have name of the month, for example, February, January. When we have this small set for a chosen values for a field, and we know that that Z is not the value of Y. You know one information, you don't know what is Z, what is the Z, but you know that Z is not the value of Y. So you can go to a result that Z must be the other one. I have examples, I think, in the next session, but I want you to understand this one. For example, you think Z can be just, it's a good 0 or binary. We know that Z can be just 0 or 1. One of these. And you know that Z is not 0. So you can go to the conclusion that Z must be 1.